Hi everyone, welcome back to our new session of the UiPath. So in this session, I will explain you about how to integrate Confluence application in UiPath. So as we have already got information from the UiPath has introduced several additional features in the latest UiPath Studio Pro. So in this session, I will explain you how to use this UiPath Studio Pro and integrate the Confluence application so that whenever it is required to add any attachments or push any comments on any user stories which is already available or add space as well. So these type of activity will do that by using this step. So before performing any actions on the Confluence application, it is always required to integrate or to configure in UiPath so that whenever we will click on the run tab, it will connect automatically, and after connection it will do their stuffs whatever and whenever it is required. So let's begin with this. So whenever we are working with the Confluence application scope or Confluence activity, we will need to install two dependencies, one UiPath team.confluence activity and other UiPath team.file activities. So this is always recommended to install in our UiPath Studio Pro so that you are able to use Confluence activity without any hassle. So I am switching to the activity to show you how Confluence activity will look like that. So let me start from the beginning. Just have to go to the UiPath.team activity and select Confluence. So whenever you will select Confluence, you can see several activities are available in Confluence like add attachment, add content, add label. So for performing this step, whenever it is required, so it's in the beginning we need to configure or connect with Confluence login portal. So let me show you how I configured, and after that I will explain you about step by steps. So just click on the destination, you can see valid command and connection will be established. Click on continue. Let me delete this and I will show you how to do that. So for connecting that as well, we need Confluence login credential as well. Otherwise we need to use authentication 2 method for authentication purpose. So whenever we are working on this smaller larger project, at that time it is always recommended to use token based or client ID based authentication method. Otherwise every time we need to log in with our credentials, or every time we have to change the credential according to when we are switching the user. So let's go to Atlassian developer. Over there just click on your user login and click on create app. So I am not clicking on the create app, I am just going because I have already created, so that I am jumping to the my apps. So when I will jump to whatever application I have created, I can see that. Just click on that application. Because I have already created and generated a key, I can see all my details are available here. So for authentication 2.0 in Confluence portal, click on this and write https:// localhost then / callback. So when you will write this and click on save, it will generate two keys, one for the Jira, other for the Confluence. Copy this key and we need to perform two changes on that. After performing, we will get refresh token. So let me show you in UiPath. So we will need a Confluence application scope. Inside that Confluence application scope, rest other activities are working. So whenever it is required to perform these actions, we always need this application scope and integration or configuration of ID and tokens. So after adding this activity, we need to provide the URL on which URL we are connecting. So let me copy this and paste it over there. Don't worry about that, I will mention in comment section as well about this link. Next we need to type wiki so that it will jump to Confluence only. Now you can see endpoint connections is completed. Next we will need authentication to design client ID and client secret and refresh token. After adding this, we will able to connect our UiPath Studio Confluence application scope to the our cloud login. So we'll get this detail of client ID and secret ID from this link, from app detail link. Whenever you are creating any app, it will generate client ID and secret ID automatically. Next we had to add this client ID here. Okay, next we need to add client secret as well, which is available next to client ID. Copy this and paste it over there. Now just click on OK. Next we will need refresh token. For getting refresh token, we have to do some manual changes on link which is generated on authentication 2.0 Confluence API authorization portal. So just copy this link, complete link, and paste it to here. I will explain you how to integrate that. Now we have copied the link and pasted here. Jump to the scope section. So you can see scope is available here. Inside the scope, before read %3, we need to add this offline access %20. So %20 will add one space here. That is the main reason of adding this. So we just have to write offline. Here we have added additional offline access %20, then read. Next we will need to remove this and provide the name, that is unique name, UiPath integration 1 2 3 4. Copy this complete URL after making changes and paste to your browser link. Just hit enter. So you can see Confluence portal, application portal is available. You have to provide your authorization app person name, and after entering this, click on accept. After clicking on accept, you will see refresh token is generated for you. Copy that refresh token from here till and person. Copy this link and paste it to your refresh token block. Copy it. Now save your complete sequence. Click on test connection. Once you will click, you can see valid command is generated and your connection is properly or successfully done. After that, you can do whatever activities it is required to perform from your side. So this is all about how we can integrate and configure Confluence application with UiPath. Hope you understand it. If you have any queries or comment, please comment in the comment section so that I will check and revert with the resolution. and don't forget to like and subscribe the channel for the latest update. Thank you.